Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have all the fall vibes because, well, first off, it's finally feeling like fall. I hope it sticks this time because we've had a few teases in the Northeast United States, and then it got hot again. It was like 82 degrees yesterday, but today it's like low 60s, beautiful fall weather. I'm very excited because fall is my very favorite time of year, and actually October is my favorite month, so I'm super excited. So I've already done several fall perfume videos. I just cannot get enough of the fall perfumes, but I have one today that is new, and I'm going to tell you all about it, and that is Skylar's Fall Cashmere. And I just have a little roller ball of this. So I'm going to give you my thoughts real quickly on this, the positives and negatives, and, whether I think you should pick it up. So stick around. Of course, if you have not subscribed to my channel already, I would really appreciate it if you did so. And of course, click the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading, and hit the thumbs up if you like this video. It definitely helps me out. So let's get into this fall fragrance. Now, do I need another fall fragrance? Probably not. But I was perusing around Sephora last week, and I sprayed this on, let it, linger a little bit. I actually sprayed on a lot of things last week at the mall. And I just, I ended up really liking it. So I just ordered this little one here. So this is not even on Fragrantica yet, which I think is strange because it's new, but I think it's been out for a couple weeks maybe. I'm not sure the exact release date, but the description on here says, smells like your finest sweater feels, a spicy, sensual experience akin to the elevated comfort of a timeless textile. Enjoy the magic of autumn anytime you crave it. And the notes they have here are, it says spiced, creamy, and luscious. And the notes are roasted almond, cinnamon bark, and spiced ginger. These are all things that I'm very into. So, what does it smell like? Well, I'm going to just keep putting more on. I have a bunch on already, but okay, so when you initially put this on, what I get from it, and this is going to sound strange, but this is exactly the smell. So when you go into like a Michael's or Joanne Fabrics, like a craft store in the fall, when they have all those wreaths and fall decorations, but they have those like cinnamon scented things like pine cones and all of that, and Halloween decorations and brooms and everything, but they have that like cinnamony autumn kind of smell to them. That's what it smells like. Like, this literally smells like walking into Michael's in the fall. I can't really describe it any better than that. It's not really sweet per se, but it's very, very cinnamony in the opening. I get pretty much straight up cinnamon, and then you do get that little kick of ginger. It is that like fizzy ginger ale type of ginger. It's a little bit zesty. It's not like the ginger that's in the Twilly O ginger, which is like definitely more kind of like creamy and toned down. This has that little gingery kick to it. Now, as far as the almond, I really don't get much almond, maybe a little bit more in the dry down, but it's very cinnamony, very fall at a craft store type of situation. It's very, like, if we're comparing it to, say, Replica Autumn Vibes, which I'm really enjoying, totally different. So if you have autumn vibes and you're worried about, like, duplicating or whatever, this is not very similar at all, although I feel like you could layer them nicely, because that one really is just like being in leaves, like a very natural experience of fall, like with the earth and the leaves and dampness maybe. This is just very spicy cinnamon ginger and definitely fall. I cannot really imagine. You could wear this into the winter, but I really can't imagine this in spring and summer. This is very, very very fall. So that's my overall impression. Now, once it dries down, the thing that happens with this that maybe some people wouldn't be crazy about is that it becomes very kind of masculine. I mean, not straight up 100% masculine, but definitely leans toward masculine in the dry down. It almost smells like an Old Spice or like, an old school men's cologne, but it also gets very subtle. So here's my only gripe with this fragrance. I feel like the longevity of this, of where it like actually smells actively fall, giving out the vibes, giving out the, projecting and all of that. I'd say like an hour maybe is it's noticeable, and then after that it's much more of a skin scent. Now, of course, Skylar is a clean brand, so it doesn't have the chemicals in it that maybe would help the longevity, but um I'm a little disappointed that it doesn't project more and that it doesn't last longer. Maybe if you layer this with something else, that would help. Now, I have really dry skin too, so that might be part of it. So if I put this over lotion, maybe. But I mean, to me, it's almost on the same plane as like a Bath and Body Works spray as far as longevity goes, which is kind of disappointing because this is not cheap. I think this little roller ball was $29 and the full bottle is, I don't know, 80, 90, something like that. So these are not cheap perfumes. So I would like to see them last a little bit longer, but the smell is phenomenal. Now, since this is a roller ball, I've just been, reapplying, and you can take this with you and all of that. I don't really mind doing that to refresh the scent, but some of you might be the types that are like, I want to spray it before I leave in the morning and go and have it last, 8 hours or whatever. So unfortunately, at least on me, that is not the case with this one. However, it smells really yummy, really cozy, and extremely fall. Like if you want full on fall vibes, this one definitely hits the spot. So that that's basically it. Those are my thoughts on Skylar's Fall Cashmere. I think it's a great fall perfume, but just not as long lasting as I would like. But the smell is great. But if you don't like fall things, if you don't like the smell of like a craft store in the fall, you probably would not like it. And you have to like cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon, this is definitely not for you. So, all right, well, hope you found this video helpful. And again, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.